Hey, what's going on, everybody? Who be 186 back again with another video, and obviously this video is part one of some of the PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale discussion. Part one is gonna be about the reaction this game has gotten, and this reaction it ranges from optimistic to excited to very bad. You know what I mean? Yeah, so let's talk about it. When I first saw the game. I just got out from work. I checked on YouTube, and Bobby W22, who I'm subscribed to, cool dude, shout out to him. Um, he showed the video of PlayStation All Star Battle Royale. When I clicked on it and I'm looking at it, I'm thinking to myself, holy shit, this Smash Brothers. You know what I'm saying? He has gameplay footage of Smash Brothers. And then I look closer and I notice Kratos, and I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck is Kratos doing? And I noticed everything else, and I noticed the background, and and I'm thinking to myself, holy shit, this is actually it. So I actually, I put the comment on there. He and another person, confirmed it, and I was like, holy shit! And right then and there, I knew that this game, um, was going to get the was going to get the was going to create a buzz within the gaming community. So positive and negative. So yeah. So I mean, I put the challenge out there, and for everyone who responded, thank you guys so much for responding. It's I just want to I really do appreciate it. And this is not necessarily a response. This is kind of like me critiquing many of the different stuff that I've heard about people's reaction to the game. Now, obviously, the first thing that you'll hear from a lot of people, and from almost everybody, is that this game is a clone of Smash Brothers, or is a blatant ripoff. And look, it looks like Smash Brothers, it plays like Smash Brothers. It does have subtle differences, but obviously, I'm not gonna waste my time explaining it. Like ultimately, it does look like Smash Brothers. It plays, and it seems to play a lot like Smash Brothers as well. You know what I'm saying? But so I mean, the thing that I think a lot of people don't under, a lot of Nintendo fans don't seem to understand is that yeah, I mean, it does look like Smash Brothers, but you also have to take into account the fact that when you a game like Smash Brothers, which relies pretty heavily, at least compared to other fighting games. Well, I don't really consider Smash a fighting game, but that's besides the point. Um, the other fighting games in general is the platforming element of it. You know what I mean? And you look at the PlayStation brand, you look at it from all three generations. I mean, you have Crash, Spyro, you know, even the third party ones like like Laura Croft. Even look at the you look at Jack and Dexter from the PS2, Sly Cooper. Hell, even the mature ones like Kratos, Nathan Drake, Cole McGrath. All those games implement strong strong amounts of platforming in it. So obviously they're going to have to make a fighting game. If you're going to make a fighting game, it's going to have platforming elements to it. And so the direction that they went with it was the Smash Brothers route. It kind of makes sense. You know what I mean? I even said it a long time ago in the previous video that they probably didn't have a choice but to put Smash Brothers in it. You know what I mean? Like they to make it look like and play like Smash Brothers. It's it is what it is. And also another thing that I want to put out there is that I know some people saying, well, they could have made a different game. They could have made it different, and I can understand to a degree, but you have to think about it from some people's perspective, from the people who are probably not as big as Sony fans as probably I am, not Sony but PlayStation as I am, or some other people that if the game played like Marvel vs. Capcom, people would say, oh, it's copying out from Marvel vs. Capcom. If it played like Street Fighter, people would be like, "Oh, it plays like Street Fighter." If it played like Power Stone, people would be like, "Oh, it played a lot like Power Stone." You know what I'm saying? It copying Power Stone. You know what I mean? Like like no matter what the game was, people were always going to complain about it. And in fairness, every major title, whether it's established or or brand new, something that creates a buzz is always gonna garner that type of negativity. that's that's evident. You know what I mean? That's something that's given, especially in this community. And but at the end of the day, I mean, I think Nintendo fans need to understand that this is our game. This is the game that we get to play. We obviously we know we get to play Smash Brothers. You know what I mean? But like again, like it would be cool to play with characters that we like. You know what I'm saying? Like the Kratos, Nathan. Hopefully Crash Bandicoot's in the game, but that's for the second video. Um, like and it's cool to play with the character that we like, that we've grown up with. You know what I mean? And I think that's just how I see it. I don't think it should be something that should get such a blatant sensitive reaction to it. Um, so yeah. Let me see. I'm trying to think of some of some of the other stuff that people have been saying. Some people are saying that the game not is definitely not going to sell as well as Smash Brothers, and yeah, I agree. You know what I mean? Because I mean it doesn't have one thing that I did hear, it doesn't have the characters that they don't have their characters don't have the recognition that the Nintendo characters have. Now, when Nintendo fanboys say that, they have to realize that the only character on that Smash Bros. Roster that's ever been there that has any type of cachet with the casual audience is Mario, and that's it. That's the only fucking character that has any type of cachet with any type of casual audience. The reason why that game sells like hotcakes is because, for one, obviously Nintendo fanboys are going to buy it, which obvious, and I don't blame them. The game is fun, but but as far as everybody else, the reason why that game gets so much recognition is because it has Mario in it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's absolutely it. So obviously Sony doesn't have a character like Mario, and that's the only character that really means that people know worldwide or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to say it the right way, but whatever. He's the only character. He really is the only character on that roster that has any type of cachet. So so I mean I agree with what they say, but you have to put into account that that the Smash Bros. Roster, there's only one character that has that type of cachet, and that's Mario. So so what else have I heard? I know some people are taking this really, really, really seriously. Like, they say, oh, it's a personal attack on me and all that other stuff, and Sony is copying Nintendo. Now, a portion of what they say, I'll address down the line. One of the major problems that Sony has had this generation really does come into effect in that game, but I'll talk about that down the line. But but again, and I saw Zephyrnix's video about how this is a desperate attempt by Sony, and again it goes back to a video I made a couple months ago. Whether or not video games sell on their system, that that you know that has nothing to do with their overall problems, man. And I thought a guy as smart as Zephyrnix would have known that, but whatever. Like he said that, oh well, we had to buy stuff from home because Sony is having trouble. Yeah, okay, buddy. Yeah, I mean I know that you want Sony to fail because it will make you feel like you're right, but yeah, but that's a bit of a stretch, man. Maybe if they didn't concentrate so much on shitty 3D TVs, maybe they would be in better shape. But I digress. Um, I mean the overall point of this video is to the Nintendo fans out there. This is again. All right. My back. Okay, okay. My bad. My bad. I was interrupted for a second. Um, the thing that I think they need to understand is that what's the point of getting so ass hurt over this? This is not a big deal. I know some people. I hear some people saying that you guys should be flattered, and to agree. I think you guys should. You know what I mean? Like you guys should be flattered that that Sony was able to recognize Smash Brothers and be influenced by it. You know what I mean? You guys should be flattered. You guys shouldn't get answered over it. You know what I mean? Like you guys shouldn't be, you know, taking this as a personal attack. Because I mean, like, are you serious? Like a personal attack over plastic, over $1 billion corporation, and over plastic? Come on, man. Like it's not that serious, man. It really isn't. Again, it is what it is. You know, if you guys want to say that it's a rip off Smash Bros, I can understand that. You know what I mean? Like, I can't. I'm not going to waste my time arguing over the differences of the game. I mean, I agree with you. But at the end of the day, you guys have your game, and you know, hopefully the Wii U version is gonna be 1,000 times better than the Wii version, because I think that the Wii version, there's some opportunity that was missed with that one, in my opinion. Still a great game, but I just feel like, you know, some opportunities were missed, and you know, it's not a big deal. And also, this before I start recording part two, here's a couple things that I think you guys need to take to account, you know, to consider when assessing this game. For one, it's going to have a different cast of characters than the Nintendo game does. A different. I'm not talking. I'm not. And you know, it's obvious that there's gonna have, you know, it's gonna have Sony characters. I'm not talking about it in that way. I'm talking about a different array of characters. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, you look at, you know, a guy like Kratos, Nathan Drake, um, Cole. You know what I mean? Hopefully, if the move list is done correctly, it's gonna be, you know, kind of like a different version of a game that you're playing with different characters. You know what I mean? And I would have figured that would have appealed to some people. You know what I mean? But you know, again, that's just me. That's just me. Secondly, about the online part, the online portion, you have to take into account that this game more than likely is going to have better online functionality than Brawl did. It's Brawler. Damn, I can't fucking remember the surnames behind the Smash Brothers game. The Wii version, the Wii game, the Wii Smash Brothers. It, like, All Stars should have better online functionality than the Wii the Wii Smash Brothers game. You know what I mean? And so that means that you'll be able to play a Smash Bros. Game with good on a Smash Bros. Type game with good online with good online. You know what I'm saying? At least I'm hoping. At least I'm hoping that should be the case. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure at least it will definitely be better than Smash Bros. It should be better than Smash Bros. In the online department. You know what I'm saying? So again, that could hold you guys off till maybe the Wii U version of the new Smash Bros. Game. So, you know, that's again, ultimately competition is good, man, because you know, if this game succeeds, if this game is good, and if people are saying that this game is really really good, then you know, maybe that will get Nintendo to, you know, make Smash Bros. Good. You know what I'm saying? And we have the back and forth. You know what I'm saying? That competition is good. So, you know, that's really all. That's really all I have to say. You know what I mean? I'll talk about, you know, part two is gonna be basically about what they need to do in order for me to buy it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, what in the characters that I want to see in the game. That would be part two. But anyways, this is Who 186. I'm out.